What's going on, everybody? You're listening to 91.3 FM WTSR at the College of New Jersey, and this is the weekly Smash Wrap. We bring you stories from the underground world of Smash Ultimate here at TCNJ throughout New Jersey and the world. I'm Oscar Fan69, and this is
Casey. Listen, Owen, we are back with once again another episode and once again another very special guest. This week we have someone who's already established himself as one of the greatest TCNJ Smash players of all time, has also made his mark in several other fighting games. Of course, I'm talking about the sword fighter savant himself, the sophomore PMA's very own Shineburst. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, you had the gig yesterday, right? How was that?
It went pretty well. The only thing, there was technical difficulties, so I couldn't hear my singer, who's also the lead guitarist, and I couldn't hear my bassist the entire time. I was literally just following my rhythm guitarist the whole time. I survived though.
You went single player?
Pretty much, yeah. I had to learn like 6 or 7 songs over spring break. So yeah, I learned pretty hard songs in 1 week. So
you were playing like metal songs too, with like these like crazy guitar riffs.
Yeah, I play 3 death songs, 1 Megadeth, 2 Metallica, and 1 original. And the original is like 7-8 minute song.
Dude, being a drummer in a metal band, that has to be like a workout. Like that has to be like a full gym session. That has to be full cardio.
Yeah, and then during spring break especially, I had a lot to study for my midterm, and I had a project to do for the same class as well. So yeah, I'm already stressed enough as is. Luckily, everything's like more chill now.
That's good. That's good. Well, Owen, do you want to sort of set the scene for us, as you're so known for doing?
I would die to set the scene.
All right,
let's get into the scene here. So, Kenny, Shineburst, you have, as you've told me, been playing Smash for a while. I remember you told me one day that back in middle school you used to grind Melee, and you went to high school and middle school with Pharaoh. You stayed, from what I gather,
Just
somewhat
middle
involved
school.
with the game. Just middle school? Wait,
Yeah.
not high school?
Yeah, it was just middle school.
I was spreading misinformation.
Okay. Here at the Weekly Smash Wrap, we love misinformation.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Anyhow. So you knew Pharaoh in middle school. You played through high school, I imagine. And then right before you get to TCNJ, you decide to take a 9-month break from the game. But when you come back to college, you decide to get back into it with a single-minded goal, be number 1 at TCNJ. And then at the peak of your career, you quit.
Yep.
But before we get into all of that, I want to go all the way back to, I think you said 5th grade. Around that time, because Smash is very popular, but to be driven to get really good at it, it takes a different kind of person, definitely. And so I want to know, back then, what drew you to Smash? What unique opportunity did you see in Smash?
So I guess my journey started, my brother is actually the one who got me into it. He was just watching VODs of Apex 2015, specifically PPMD versus Leffen and PPMD versus Armada.
PPMD, my goat.
That
Rest
is
in peace,
what
the goat.
drew me. I was like, oh, all this looks really cool. I like how they're moving. And keep in mind, I did play Smash casually, but I was like, why are they sliding all over the place? I've never seen this kind of thing.
They're Michael Jackson moonwalking over PS1.
Exactly, and Battlefield. PS1's a counter pick, at least during that
Yeah.
time.
It was. No Frozen Stadium yet.
Exactly. No UCF or whatever it's called.
R.I.P.
No. Yeah. Rest in peace.
That is what got me started, and I eventually started to like learn how to play the game, even like at a young age.
Yeah.
I learned how to wave. I could wave dash like a lot. And I actually did enter a Melee tournament before, and this was at the Plat Star venue before, like...
Really?
Yeah.
What?
I ended up
Oh my
getting
God.
4th place out of, like, 20 plus people, I think.
No, that's
Dang.
really
I don't
cool because
exactly
like
remember.
Platinum Star is like a legendary tournament around
Exactly.
here.
Yeah.
That's like the Dark Ages before Platinum Star even existed. Wow.
I remember. Yeah.
You got 4th, you said?
I got 4th out of... Yeah. I don't remember how many people there were, but yeah, I did get that placement.
How old were you, just out of curiosity?
This was when I was in 7th grade, I think.
Wow.
If I remember correctly. It's been a long time.
He's like the original child prodigy, bro.
Dude, I know. This is
And
crazy. Bro,
although
think you did D.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wish my brother got me interested in 2D fighting games more. Now that just in retrospect, I wish he got me into Street Fighter instead.
Would have to deal with this platform nonsense. But anyway.
It's just only because learning stuff at a younger age makes things so much easier when
Oh, yeah.
growing up later.
Yeah.
But
sure,
I'm
for
glad
sure.
I did grow up with Smash because I do find the genre interesting, and I love and casually it's still like one of the greatest things ever made, especially Brawl Subspace. Oh,
Yes,
and
For
sir.
sure.
one thing that made me love Smash even more is just binge watching GR Smash. That
Oh
is
my god.
that is what got me. And just binge
Absolute
watching
cinema.
Xanadu VODs on VG Bootcamp, just like regular Smash 4. Like I didn't even play Smash 4. I thought that game was trash, but I still enjoyed watching it, you know?
Yeah.
Because I didn't have to deal with the nonsense in that
Yeah,
game.
exactly.
Yeah.
But
Well,
in Melee,
okay. So some pointed takes here. Wait, sorry, what were you saying?
in Melee, sorry, I started about yapping, but the main reason that like I was inspired in Melee, it was actually Mewtwo King.
It was M2K.
M2K.
Interesting. I always would have found you more of like a mango stan.
Well, Mango doesn't play Marth.
Oh,
So
yeah,
that
true.
was, and
That's true,
Mewtwo King
actually.
at the time was the best Marth, and this was way before Zane. Keep in mind,
Yeah.
Yeah.
this was when M2K was playing Marth and Sheik mostly.
This is like 2015, 16, probably.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
It was like when Leffen was trash talking Mewtwo King, and then at PAX, I think it was
The
uh,
6-0.
The 6-0, yeah.
Dude, iconic moment in Melee history right there.
He even beat him in the Fox Ditto just to prove a point.
That is crazy.
Mhm. So yeah, Kenny, as we were talking about earlier, you said that you didn't play Smash 4, but you did end up playing Ultimate. You even went to the first Ultimate tournament for Platinum Star back in the day. I actually have your old events on your old account pulled up here. It's a crazy throwback because there's a lot of interesting tidbits and memories here. Like you went to you did Curl Dog's online tournament back in the day. How was that? Just out of curiosity.
I don't remember except one instance, and I still talk to this man to this day.
Oh, I might want to get closer to the mic. Yeah, there you go.
I remember I had this one rivalry for a bit with Luminous, and
Oh yeah.
since
Luminous,
that
who is he? Is he like PR now or?
he was PR at one point.
Back in the
I
day.
see.
But yeah, he plays Greninja and Pit. He's also a huge gym rat.
He is.
But yeah, ever since that day, we became homies.
And just out of
Yeah.
curiosity, what got you into? What made you quit Melee and pick up Ultimate?
So Melee during this time, like when Ultimate first dropped, there weren't as many majors. Keep in mind, Melee and Smash 4 majors used to happen every single weekend.
Yeah.
But there was like a period where that just did not become the case. So was 8th grade. That's what 14, I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
So 14-year-old me thought, oh, this game must be on a decline. I wish I didn't have that mindset, but oh well. I was in middle
Game's
school.
dead.
I was in middle school. I didn't know better.
It's okay.
But regardless, I knew Ultimate was gonna be the huge thing, and I've
Yeah.
always wanted to have a community where it's gonna be active, right?
So that's like a big thing for you. One reason you got into fighting games was the community because it started with your brother, and then obviously you made friends in Melee, and then you saw this whole bigger scene, and you were like, "That's what I want to be a part of. This is the future." Because that's where the people are. No, that's
Exactly.
cool. That's cool. And so you grinded Ultimate. You started with Marth.
No, actually.
Oh.
I didn't know who I wanted to play, so I played Zelda because before Ultimate came out, I was playing Project M a lot, and that was the character I was playing. But she ended up being very boring in Ultimate. No near as fun as Project M.
Hey, shout out to Aloe though.
True. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you have fun with that character.
I don't either.
Hey, she's it's almost as fun as Toon Link.
Almost.
Anyway,
Okay, as I was saying,
yes, as you were saying, tell me about your. Okay, so you started playing Zelda, but obviously one boring, two terrible character.
2 Then I switched to Incineroar, and then
Oh, okay.
during the Wi-Fi era, I played Marth for a bit, but he ended up being one of the worst characters in the game. Well, I thought there was a moment in time where Marth actually had potential, but then
Yeah.
DLC just kept coming out, and then meta kept changing.
Who were like the big Marth? I know Leo was playing a lot of Marth.
Mm-hmm.
Was he like the Marth meta back then? Would you say?
Leo,
Because I can't really think of any other really good Marth players besides Leo.
Igneous or Ignice, however you say.
Ignace, was he a top level player?
throwback.
Because dude, these days he's just like a SoCal local goer.
I think he was pretty good at the time, from what I
Yeah.
remember. Like early ult.
Oh yeah, for
I
Dang.
think I'm pretty sure Mr. R dabbled with Marth a little bit, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but Mr. R doesn't really like how Marth plays in this game. Mr. R only played Chrom because he's similar to Brawl Marth.
Yeah.
Dang.
Who's, by the way, the sickest character in Smash history.
Goat. Love that.
And so, but then Sephiroth drops, and you're like, oh my god,
Yes,
this character's so cool.
Because he's not only one of my favorite video game characters ever. Second, he dropped on my birthday.
Well,
Wow.
there you go.
He
It was
did?
fate.
Yep, December 22nd.
Dang. Okay. That's actually
Sakurai
crazy.
Sama wanted you to play Sephiroth.
And
Mhm.
Final Fantasy is one of my favorite franchises ever. It's like just under Xenoblade, or Xeno, I should say.
And
Yeah.
even then, like, even besides Final Fantasy, I feel like Sephiroth, just as a character, suits your playstyle. If only he was good.
Oh, for
But,
sure.
like, he's very, like, fundies, spacing heavy.
Mhm.
I just like guys with katana or girls with katanas.
That's true.
Hey,
Shout outs
guys,
to
too.
women with katana. Yeah, guys, too. Anyway.
Kenny's speechless.
Bro is flabbergasted.
Listen, diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Hey, you're the DEI chair of PMA.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
We need to include more women with katanas.
Yes.
What is the stigma around women with katanas?
exactly.
Well, there's no stigma because there are none of them.
Sigma?
Yeah.
At least in video games, there might be a lot in anime. And I don't know.
Well, you find the love of your life in Sephiroth, the man with the katana, and you start playing this guy for a while, but somewhere randomly you just go off the grid with Smash Ultimate. I believe your senior year of high school you just quit Smash.
Oh yeah. So during that time, I was actually pretty busy with a band because at that point, not only was I the captain of my drum line, but I was also involved in every single ensemble. So I would be in rehearsal from after school, which finishes at 3:20, and then I would not go home until like 5 or 6. Like
Oh,
every
yeah.
day.
Dang.
Does not leave a lot of time for Smash. Yeah.
No, not really. And that was pretty much like majority of my week.
Yeah. Well, I can see why you did that because music's definitely a big part of your life. From what I know about you, you're doing the gig thing. You do band at TCNJ. You're in PMA.
Mm-hmm.
But then college comes around and we become friends, and it was a fateful night in the AC lounge. You had beaten everybody in the room. And I was not like friends with you guys yet. I walk in, I take one game off your 5th best character with
Well,
my
more like-
main.
more like my 28th.
Your 28th
My
best
Daisy.
character.
My Daisy.
The Kenny
yeah.
Daisy, bro,
The Kenny Daisy.
has
Oh my
taken
god.
so many souls of many a casual players at TCNJ.
But that's how we became friends. And you told me you wanted to get back into Smash. Was that premeditated? Did you figure that out before you got to TCNJ, or when you get to TCNJ, did you discover the scene and you're like, yeah, I want to be number one?
I did before. I was like, I'll give it one more chance, I guess.
And what do you think made you want to do that?
I just wanted to ruin people's placements. Honestly, I can't really give you a good reason. It's
Real.
not like I wanted to win, it's more because I didn't want other people to win.
Dang, hater mentality. So on-air self-report.
Pure hater. That's what we love about Kenny.
That is the Shineburst special.
I will say, like, heading into TCNJ, I don't know if you felt it, but a lot of the people that I talked to, like, you know, Wilmer, Xavier, even Steve, after he graduated, like, knew about you beforehand and, like, were kind of, like, hyping you up as, like, the next big TCNJ Smash
Yeah,
player.
there was some folklore around
Did you feel that hype? And, like, if you did, how did you respond to it?
To be honest, I didn't really think about it much.
Okay.
I was confident I can be at least top 2.
Mm-hmm.
Like Wilmer was what top 3? at that time.
Yeah, Wilmer was like top 3. Xavier was obviously the GOAT, and then Steve had just graduated.
Steve, I was already comfortable beating him, so I knew top 3 was guaranteed for me, and I was already comfortable against Wilmer, like even before. So, and I didn't know who Xavier was at the time because I didn't go to South Jersey. The only tournament I went to was Platinum Star.
Yeah. You've been to some online tournaments, though. I actually looked this up. You went to one of the TCNJ online tournaments during COVID. Stronghold the Triforce #3. You actually won the whole thing, which
With
is
Marth?
Yeah, with Marth and Ensign. You beat a Doopy Dino, who I believe is now a really good Mii Brawler player, I think. So that's crazy to think about.
Wait, was that me and Chipping in Grands?
And yeah, you and Shipping were in Grands.
Bro, I missed that guy.
Dude.
Bro, shout outs to him and his brother Scuttle. My goats.
This is such
I don't know where y'all at,
throwback.
but I hope you guys are doing healthy.
Hope they're doing well for sure.
Amen. And so last thing, we only got a couple minutes left in this segment, but you went through the whole rigmarole and you secured the #1 spot at TCNJ, I believe your 3rd semester. And so then the question is, what made you drop the game completely for Street Fighter? Because people were saying you could have been top 150 NA, easy. People were saying you had a real future in this game, and you just walked away from that to play Street Fighter.
I'm gonna be honest. I really just don't like how Smash Ultimate is right now. I don't like the state of it, and going to tournaments just made me feel miserable. Like I did not enjoy. Like the game just not only feels painful to play, especially after playing Rivals of Aether 2 a bit.
Yeah.
And just the way how the meta is, it's just something I don't want to do. And the only option is to play a meta character myself.
Yeah.
But problem with that is I don't even have an actual main in Ultimate because Marth is not good. Neither is Sephiroth.
Yeah.
Those two are like the only characters. Like
Even Roy, you just kind of picked him up on the fly.
I
Just got bored of it eventually.
Roy doesn't have the same range as Marth or Sephiroth.
Roy don't got that dog in him.
No, he does not have that dog in him.
Like I like how he plays. It's just I need like a good mid range.
Yeah.
Like that's the most important part for me. Roy just doesn't have that. He's really just all about pressure in your face, but I don't like doing that. I like conditioning and at mid range.
Yeah.
Like I can play close quarters just fine. It's just that's not my strong suit or my specialty.
Yeah. I'm actually just a really brief question. What made you quit Rivals 2? Because you were kind of on top of the world at Rivals 2 for a little bit. You were winning locals in New Jersey. You were driving Haven insane. Shout out to Haven, by the way. We love Haven over here.
Hey, I remember when so about Haven, he told
you got
me
about 20 seconds.
we had a first to 5 at one of the fusions because we had enough time, and Haven told me if he didn't win, he didn't want the second place money.
That's so
He just
crazy.
wanted to beat me, but he never will.
And with
because I
that,
don't
you
play.
heard it here first, folks. Shineburst is a bona fide hater. Coming up next, we've got F Troop, we've got Battle of BC, we've got Roundtable 4, we've got Hurt has been banned. What? We've got
What?
so much more. So we'll be right back. What's going on, everybody? Hope you're enjoying the show. Real quick, before we get back into it, if you're interested in following the host on Twitter, you can find me at O_Buck_King, and you can find Casey at CaseyNoah. And if you'd like to listen to the show after it airs, you can find the YouTube link on my Twitter. That's O_Buck_King. Thank you so much for listening, and let's get back into it. Welcome back, everybody, to the weekly Smash Wrap. Real quick, we're going to wrap up our interview with Shineburst, and then we will move into F Troop. So, Casey, you want to take it away?
Yeah, so we were briefly talking about Rivals 2 and how you drove Haven insane while you were on your path to become one of the best Rivals of Aether 2 players, in New Jersey and low-key, like, in general, because you were really taking serious sets off of people. But what made you quit?
I realized I just wasn't enjoying platform fighters.
Dang.
I realized I just like 2D fighters more. I've been having fun with Street Fighter, despite getting
Yeah.
throw looped all the time, and despite only doing throw loops half the time. I've been having a lot of fun with Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping that game succeeds because I think the gameplay is genuinely like some of the best experiences I've had.
I mean, you know who they got now.
Exactly.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Sui.
And 2XKO is going to come out soon, and I'm really hyped for that game. And it seems like I actually have a character in that game.
Oh, let's
for
go.
Once.
That's going to be good.
Same with Fatal Fury. I have my character too. He's not out yet, unfortunately.
Yeah. What makes you like really enjoy 2D fighters though? Like, what is it about? Like, just its mechanics and stuff like that?
I like the system mechanics. I think they're pretty interesting. I like the execution barrier behind them. I like the big thing that sold me. It was the hot characters and and with punishing,
Of course,
being
bro.
rewarding.
Of course.
Any
of
women with
course.
katanas? Hey, wait, you could play Guilty Gear.
Well, Guilty Gear is not. Well, I play a guy in that game.
You could play Guilty Gear with a
shirtless.
weapon.
His name is Johnny.
You're not slick, Owen. You're not slick.
Yeah,
I
I'm
play a
not slick.
shirtless man in that game. So
Oh yeah. Well,
same with 2XKI. I play a shirtless man. I
Okay.
think.
Hey,
think
you
he's
know what?
shirtless.
Representation.
diversity is key. Anyway,
PMADI chair, bro. What can I say?
BMADA plays different characters from different fighting games. So, do you think you might? And this leads into my next question: what your future is with fighting games that you see? Where do you see yourself going with fighting games? Do you want to? Do you just enjoy them? Do you want to be a top player?
Maybe not necessarily be a top player, but I still just want to grind and play. Hope if Fatal Fury becomes successful and doesn't die in a month, I will keep playing that. And same with 2XKO, because those are the games that seem very fun. And if those games, I know Fatal Fury's at Evo, but if 2XKO is at Evo next year, that would genuinely be hype.
Feed families, bro.
I want to go to Evo someday as well.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. Well, thank you, Shineburst, for doing our little interview. Appreciate having you on. You have been a very, very interesting player in the TCNJ scene. Probably the most interesting,
Yes, sir.
at least in my career.
Now, this interview was a long time coming, so we appreciate having you on, but we are going to keep you on just for a little bit longer because
You are not allowed to leave
exactly, you're stuck here with us, baby.
because we need you to talk about a game you no longer play now, and that is Smash Ultimate because we are talking about F-Troop.
Yeah.
F-Troop number, which one was this for?
4, baby.
4, baby.
Quattro.
F-Troop number 4, and we have some things to talk about. First up,
Is Marvel, baby.
Yeah.
it's Marvel, baby. You want
Yeah,
to talk about
the-
Marvel first? Because you actually played Marvel. I
Yeah.
didn't.
Now, this is obviously not Smash related, but shout out to Victor Vaughn, a YouTube content creator legend now, who has gotten shout outs from some legendary people in the fighting game scene. He hosted a Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 tournament here at TCNJ.
That's right. And
it
he
was a lot of
streamed it
fun.
on his channel. It was a very well run bracket. And we got a surprise win from Venture. We didn't even know he played that game every week, but apparently he does. He just came in and swept the bracket. Well, how'd you do in the bracket?
Well, I didn't enter because I was
didn't?
practicing.
Oh, that's
I was
right, you weren't
He was
there.
practicing.
I was practicing, and then
I keep forgetting you weren't there.
I came for a little bit just to watch because it was. I find MVC3 so enjoyable to watch. I love Marvel vs. Capcom. I love watching that
Goated
game.
game.
I think it's the best fighting game ever made. I agree
It's
with
up there.
I
That's a
agree with
take.
IDOM.
Yeah, it's on the Mount Rushmore of fighting games, in my opinion.
I think it's genuinely one of the most beloved fighting games.
Yeah, 100%.
Like if you talk about it, it's like one of the only few fighting games these days you'll find people actually complimenting it.
Oh,
Despite being the game being the most broken, degenerate mess you'll ever find. So I don't know how all
it's
that all
broken.
adds
It's
up.
broken in a beautiful way.
Exactly.
Hey,
you know?
bless this mess.
Exactly.
It has aura.
And I competed there, and I had a lot of fun. I mean, I went 0-3 first set, and then 0-3 the next set. So I did pretty bad.
Who's your
but
team?
It was fun. I was swapping. I think what I settled on was like Ryu, Zero, and the dog from Okami.
That's a pretty cool
I
team.
think the name is. I don't
Something
know.
like that. And also, wait, Tron. Tron is so
Tron.
cool. She's huge. It's crazy. Anyways, we do have
Anyways.
the Smash Ultimate part if you want to talk about that, Owen.
Oh, yes, back to F Troop. First up, we have the return of Casey. What? That's
Who?
right. Oh, you're not slick. You know who you are.
Who?
I know who I am, and I know
Go
that.
ahead, talk about your run.
Listen, and I know that I made top 8. I had to come back and make a big statement after taking a little bit of a hiatus. Listen, I'm back. All right. I mean, it went 2-2, but but I made top 8.
Yo,
All
where
right,
my
let's
Go
go.
Koala Cub at, though?
Dang,
That's what I'm saying.
We will never know. All I know is that Nile ISO, the main event, is in your building right now. I have this alter ego that I created last week called Nile ISO. I don't know anything about what it's about or what it entails, but it just sounds funny to say.
I mean,
But-
it's your alter ego, and you don't even know. It's like a multiple personality thing. You don't remember what you do as Nile ISO.
Exactly. All I
Were you
know,
in Nile ISO mode when you got top 8?
low key, I feel like I was, because I was playing like I had a chip on my shoulder. You know, like I very much was like, I don't want to just do well. I want to like prove to the people that I'm still here. You know, and it felt very alter ego ish. I played Wob round 1, and he went me sword fighter, and I was like,
And you were
thank
like,
goodness,
"Mm-mm-mm."
I was like, and I three stocked his me sword fighter and ended it with a nice little down air, and then I beat him eventually game 3 against this Diddy Kong. He won game 2 in like a last hit situation, but I still felt good even though I just like threw like crazy game 2. And so I ended up getting a very solid win game 3, like 2 stocks.
That's nice.
And then I played Ice. Both games were close, but he got the win because he's a better player, obviously. And then I played Zelda Warrior, who actually, just quick little tangent, Zelda Warrior was kind of going on a run.
Oh my God, she did. She beat Tempo and Miker.
And Miker.
TCNJ Slayer. I think she's also one of Ice on Deck students, right?
Yeah, she's one of like Ice on Deck's like proteges almost. She's part of like the Arcadia Smash community, if I'm not mistaken. And she's definitely been improving. You know what I'm saying? I was able to play her to make it a top 8. And, game 1 was last stock situation. What's going on, Kenny?
What are you doing over there, Kenny?
Beat me, though.
Oh,
Oh.
this guy.
What would be me, though, says Kenny. He's at air check.
I did not say that. Okay, I did say that.
Oh my goodness, that's not where it's been getting better. But last stock or game 1 was last stock, and I was like, you know what, I really gotta go Nile ISO mode, and I think I 3 stocked like JV'd her game 2, and I was like, time for top 8.
That is tragic, but understandable.
Yeah, and I played Menchu in top 8, and I probably should have won. I lost in the game 3 last hit heartbreaker. I went off to edgeguard him, but it was like 120 apiece, and then he did the Doc pill neutral B thing, and it took my jump, and I didn't realize it took my jump until it was too late, and I SD'd. But like I couldn't even then, like I couldn't help but smile because I was like, it was such a great set, and I'm just happy to be back. So it was an awesome moment. Also, Menchu was going crazy. He got 3rd place.
He did. He beat EO, and did he take a game off Sentinel?
He
me see.
beat Sentinel.
He beat. Oh my!
In the run back, he did.
Yeah, in the run back.
And he only lost to. Let's see. He lost to Ice on Deck. Who did he lose to before?
Oh,
He lost-
he did beat Sentinel. He lose to Sentinel.
he lost
Yeah,
to
okay,
Sentinel
Sentinel.
winners.
Beat Sentinel in the run back. Wow.
Also, shout outs to Mention for dealing with Doc versus Min Min. I don't even know how.
Yeah, I have no idea how.
How?
My
bro?
life's already rough against Ice because I play sorties and I don't play this game anymore. So having to
Yeah.
come back to that reminds me why I stopped playing.
Shout out to Ice on Deck for getting 2nd place, though.
For real. Ice, we love you. We just hate your characters and the way you play. And
So blunt. Hey, shout out to Ice, though. He was going crazy at the Applebee's.
oh, he was, dude, the Orange Justice of the Applebee's.
Yeah.
Wait, were you the? You weren't. Oh, you must
I
have
saw the
seen it.
video.
Oh, you saw the video. Yeah.
That's right. I watched Sentinel drag Ice out in the middle of Applebee's like he was being drawn and quartered, and he held up the phone. He said, "All right, Ice, hit the Orange Justice." And I was like, "You want me to do it right here?" And JD's like, "Yes."
And some like random people that we did not know were also recording. It was really. It was so funny. But I
Apparently
was
this was
so
like
tired.
a bet or something. It was like I don't even know what the context was, but there you go.
Yeah.
Ice doing the Orange Justice and Applebee's. And then let's see, what else do we have to talk about with F Troop?
I mean, we can take a look at what the PR is looking like now.
Oh yes.
I mean, I know Kenny's still staying safe at number 2. I mean, he didn't go to F Troop because he had the rehearsal, right?
Yeah.
Also, was the rehearsal that for Night Market?
No,
was it
no,
for a
it's
different
for my
thing?
gig.
Okay. Or the gig was like a different thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know Night Market was also going on Saturday, and I saw
Yeah.
some bands playing. I was like, is that?
I don't plan on being on PR, so
By the way,
Yeah.
where was your gig? Because I kind of wanted to go.
I forget where it was. It was called-
Undisclosed location.
It was like 5 to 10 minutes away from campus.
Oh,
Okay.
dang, I would have gone. Rats. Oh
Bless
well.
you.
Hey, next time.
I was holding that sneeze for like the past 10 minutes.
First ever sneeze on the weekly Smash Rap.
Dude, oh my god, this is a landmark. Shineburst got the first sneeze.
Wow, he really is the GOAT. What can I say?
Oh, by the way, if you ever have another gig at an undisclosed mystery location, I will try and be there.
I got
I
you.
will be there no matter what.
Just give me the coordinates and I will be there.
408.39.
like
Hey,
your
what-
rainbow.
Why are you saying Jackal's IP address?
We'll talk about Jackal later, actually.
Get the
but before we,
$5.
but before we do that, look at that PR. I mean, Kevin is he's risen up to number 3 on my projections at least. He got a win over, I believe, Dazuba.
No. Sorry.
Yeah, he beat Dazuba, which is pretty nice. He also beat Morgan, Morgan's back after 2 years of not playing Smash. So shout out to Morgan. It was awesome getting to see him again. I know
Who?
Morgan is a Dr. Mario player. He went to the TCNJ tournaments like the year before you guys went, so you don't know him that
okay.
well, but he was one of the homies, man. And I was super
Gotcha.
happy to see him back. So shout out to him. That was a real moment for the Unks. Then Owen's at number 4.
It's all right.
The Curl Dog win is still extremely valuable, but you went 2-2. You lost to Wob and Ice.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Okay, I'm not complaining, but I feel like I should not have gotten seeded into Ice on Deck round 2. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
You know, it is what it is. You know what
It's
I'm
whatever.
saying? It is what it is, as Ice on Deck would say. BGR is still staying at number 5 after getting that win over Tempo in a very close set.
Yeah.
Apparently, Tempo unfortunately messed up his Shoryu input, and that caused BGR to win. I'm currently on the projections staying around like number 6, because obviously I only have one tournament on my resume, but winning against Wob is very valuable because Wob has beaten like literally every TCNJ player.
Oh, that's a
TCNJ
hugely
tournaments.
valuable win.
Yeah, because he's beaten BJR, Oscar Wilde. Who else has he beaten? He's also beaten Apokwa and Tempo. So he's beaten 4 different VR players, and getting that win against him was valuable. And then
That's good.
Apokwa, Tempo, Miker, and Dazuba are still fighting for a potential spot in the top 5 as well.
Well, there you go. That's a TCNJ PR. And real quick, side tangent that I want to go over real quick. Everyone at TCNJ is playing Mii Sword Fighter now. This is not a drill. Ever since that, what's his name again? The YouTuber who revealed
The guy.
like Mii Sword Fighter 0 to death in the triple digits.
You said
The amount of setups.
You said Sword Fighter?
Sword Fighter, yeah.
Sword Fighter.
Mii Sword Fighter.
Uh-oh.
Did you not know,
Ramble
do you not know
is
about
the
this?
name.
No, I know about it.
Okay, yeah. Well, have you seen the clips?
I have. It looks interesting.
Dude,
Mildly.
Wob and EO were pulling out Mii Sword Fighters for this
I'm
bracket.
saying that with a sinister grin on my face, by
don't
the way.
do not tell me that you're about to pick up Mii Sword Fighter.
No. That requires me to play Smash Ultimate.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, you would never.
How do you feel about this though? Seeing all these players try and pick up Mii Sword Fighter. Is it like funny to you? Is it annoying? Is it like just interesting? Like, do you have any strong feelings about it?
I'm at a point where I don't really care anymore. I'm just waiting for the next game.
True.
I'm just busy thinking about how I would balance Smash Ultimate if I had that power, which will be my YouTube video idea.
Ooh, yeah.
Listen,
We'll be-
Smash 6 coming 2035.
Exactly.
Dude, oh my god, me at the nursing home with the gang. playing Smash 6. Finally, they buffed Mars forward air. Anyway, well, we have a couple minutes left in this segment. We have 2 minutes. I say we cover one of the 3 very important tournaments that just. Oh, wait. No, we're not talking about that because we have Hurt.
Oh yeah, Hurt's banned, bro.
It's banned.
Free Hurt, bro.
For context, Hurt, if you somehow don't know, Hurt is like a Snake player in contention for #1 in the world, and he got caught using delay mods online. And he won't be able to go to Kagaribi, the most stacked Smash Ultimate event of all time, because he's banned in Japan. Meanwhile, Japanese Twitter is like calling for this guy to be banned for life. Meanwhile, American Twitter is like, free Hurt, free Hurt.
Hashtag I'm hurt. Getting tweeted out. Hilarious hashtag, bro. I don't know who came up with it. I think it was either Sonics or it was I don't know if Sonics got it from Fabs, the let me get this tweet off guy. Right. But nevertheless, hilarious hashtag.
And it's like, what is with like Japan and that stuff? Like, why are they so anti-mod? Is it like cultural thing? Like, probably. What's going on with that?
I mean, as someone who's studying the language and wants to do abroad there, I genuinely cannot tell you why. I don't know the answer.
It's a mystery. It's a mystery. And on one hand, like, okay, one less Snake in top 8 at Kagaribi.
Snake is the most honest character out of that entire top 8.
Honestly, yeah. What am I saying?
I think he's
Steve?
He's the only one with some sauce.
Just a smidgen of sauce.
I'm sold then. Free my boy Hurt.
Free Hurt. Yeah, Fabs tweeted hashtag I'm hurt, hashtag no pain, no game.
I think of that like billboard that went up after the Super Bowl, like love hurts, like Jalen Hurts. Yeah. Smash hurts.
Smash hurts.
Bring my goat back, please. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Maybe they'll lift the ban. They definitely won't, but maybe.
It's only a 2-month ban though, right?
But it's just like the worst timing.
Exactly.
Kagaribi, like he was supposed to save us.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, now, what do you even think the top 8 of Kagaribi will be without Hurt? Probably like Spargo,
Aquila, Anin, Syrup, D-Dog, Crepe Soleil. What's another Steve player?
Dude, imagine Justin Byleth pulls it off.
Byleth. Fresh out of France.
Dude, oh my god.
Jet lagged out of his mind.
Meanwhile, I'm going to be watching Capcom Cup VODs, probably.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll see. We got about 10 seconds left. So coming up, we've got a couple tournaments that we need to talk about. A legendary run from JAKAL, a major Battle of BC happening right now as we speak. And then we've got roundtables for a stacked monthly with several top players. We'll be right back. I'm going to play you something and see you soon. What's going on, everybody? Hope you're enjoying the show. Real quick before we get back into it, I'd like to read you some events we have coming up. And first up, on Friday, we have Bronx Barrel Blast at Rider University. And then also on April 5th, we're going to have the very first Krill Dog's House, hosted by our very own local veteran, Krill Dog. And that's all I have for now. Thank you guys so much for listening, and let's get back into it. Welcome back, everybody, to the weekly Smash Wrap. We just got talking about Hurt's ban from Japanese tournaments. Now, he won't be showing up at Kagaribi 13, so we can tell so far anyway. But now we're going to transition to a couple important tournaments that happened recently in New Jersey and worldwide. And first up, we have Dan's Wedding Bash.
Yeah, so apparently, I don't know if this is actually, like, for real, but, like, this guy had a regional at his wedding. Is this real? Chat?
Yeah, Jack, can somebody verify this?
Chat? Kenny? Could you verify?
I don't know. Dan? I don't keep up with Twitter. I don't keep up with regionals.
Hey, but something very significant happened at this tournament. And it was that Krill Dog made top 64 and beat Reed, so
let's go.
Shout out my guy.
Shout out my goat.
Reed is that's unironically a really good win. I think he's one of the best players from one of the better players out of New York.
Is that the Aegis player?
Yes.
Well, there we go.
And also JAKAL won the tournament, making a 13-set losers run.
Yeah, he lost in round 1
to Citadel, the Ridley.
And then it was a Ridley?
Yeah, well, I mean, yes, Citadel was playing Ridley. I think Steve was banned for this tournament.
Is Ridley like a really good matchup against Wolf?
Low-key. Well, the thing is, Wolf's not really good against low tiers. I'm not gonna lie. Wolf is just one of those characters you just know how to fight, and Wolf fighting an even matchup too is just
It feels
not
like an
fun.
uphill battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's very fundies. I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes. Mostly fundies.
And dude, you guys gotta understand, Citadel was the 64th seed and beat JAKAL the number 1 seed. This is an upset factor of 11.
Oh my god.
Have y'all ever seen an upset factor in the double digits?
This might be one of the biggest upsets in like Ultimate history.
Like
right
just
here.
like just on statistical level, just on empirical level.
Yeah, for real.
That's pretty wild.
This is like almost like Skinny the Pooh beating MKLeo.
Amazing tag, by the way.
Yeah.
What's
legendary.
also crazy is that Citadel really went out on top because he beat JAKAL and then didn't win another set for the rest of the tournament and got like 33rd. So
That
that's
is
some real
crazy.
goat behavior.
Shout out to Citadel.
I wanted to say, I don't know if you've seen the Twitter clip, but JAKAL versus Peanut, I think JAKAL like 0 to death him twice. It was actually insane.
I'm gonna look this up right now.
I saw
There
what
was
you're
a
talking
clip
about.
of it.
Dude,
Like,
it was crazy.
The way how he 0 to death him, oh my god! I swear to Victor Vaughn's Tiger, like
On Von Tiger.
You've been waiting to say that, dude.
Hey, if you know about Vaughn's Tiger, you know.
I swear to Victor Vaughn's Tiger, that made me want to play the game again, just for a little bit.
I'm watching the clip right now. Oh, he's actually.
I hope
messing
it's- I hope it's
my
not of the Tiger.
Oh wow, that was it was just 2 0 to deaths in like
Kenny
20
heard me.
seconds.
On Vaughn's Tiger, man.
Can't believe we're talking about this on air, bro.
Anyway, no surprise, Wolf is better than Little Mac.
Yeah, and JAKAL won 13 straight sets, being Sir Hung, Jax Attack, Blast TD, KDHD, freaking Rivers, and
Oh
losers
my
top
God.
24. Chewy Hobo, that's a crazy tag. Free K Flock, otherwise known as 0 to None, Jen, Doorstop, and Dancia, Peanut, and then Geist twice, 6-1 in grand finals. And winning
Wow.
13 sets in a row. That is insane. So I just wanted to shout out JAKAL for that. And so
Have you
JAKAL,
seen that clip on Twitter where it's like a Family Guy clip and it's like Stewie drawing a picture and then it's the one guy leaning over him going,
JAKAL.
Jackal, it's a jackal. I think it's a jackal.
Listen, if you're JAKAL listening, shout out to you, big shout outs, and also make sure you
Jackal, you
give
still
all
owe me
his-
$5, and I've sent you several messages on Discord that look like IP addresses to get you to send me the $5 you owe me because I bought a VOD review on Metafy. You accepted it, but you never did the VOD review. So if I could have $5 or a VOD review, that would be awesome. Otherwise,
if you would like to, if you
you'd
want
like to.
shout out to the FCC.
I'm not telling you have to. I just appreciate it.
Well, no, but
Anyway,
the roundtable also happened literally yesterday, and again huge moment. James Scott went.
the GOAT, he's going to be on. Actually, no spoilers.
Hey, no spoilers. Something's gonna happen.
Something's going to happen.
All I know is that James Scott went. Apparently, he's gonna drop a video about it soon. If you guys don't know, James Scott is the YouTube content creator that beat MKLeo and nobody believed him until like several years later.
My boy was vindicated.
There was some interesting stuff that happened. I mean, obviously, DeBuzz won, which was kind of expected, but Phantom had a really good run defeating Pharaoh, getting a set off of DeBuzz in winner's side, and then also being Luigi Kid to make it to second place with the Steve and DK. And so that was another pretty interesting thing that happened.
Oh, wait, side tangent. In losers quarterfinal, the Beck went sword fighter.
The Beck.
I did not know. The sword fighter meta is coming. You know how they say the fog is coming?
The fog
The sword
is coming.
fighter meta is coming.
Dude, this me sword fire stuff, I think it's fake.
It's
It
fake.
has to be fake, dude.
Whenever I talk about me sword fighter, I'm capping. It's fake.
It has to be.
'Cause,
But
like, Wob hit me with that like 6 times, and I fell out every single time.
and as we know, Wob is the best me sword fire player in the world. So
Of course,
if he
of
can't
course,
get it
yeah.
done,
If he can't get it,
True.
then who can?
Nah, you haven't seen my Me Sword Fighter though.
That's right, I haven't.
that's right.
And
and
I
I
never
don't
will.
want to.
Maybe you will. Maybe if I decide to gatekeep.
Oh my God!
someone
Please,
from the
we have to
PR,
stop
I'm
encouraging
just
him.
saying. There might be a chance of that happening.
So Battle of BC
Battle
7.
BC.
Battle of BC 7 is happening.
Damn, I'm being treated like the boogeyman over here.
Certified boogeyman. I'm the one that up to score them.
Dude, the only thing I want to see less than Kenny's Mii Sword Fighter is Vaughn's Tiger.
Y'all are ridiculous, bro. Y'all gotta relax. Kenny's losing his mind over here.
Who's gonna get the joke except our group anyway?
Yeah, there we go. Mercer County,
We're fine.
I can assure you, you have no reason to be concerned about Vaughn's Tiger.
No reason at all.
But if you know, you know.
Listen, man, I remember. Let's talk about this tournament,
Okay,
man.
we'll talk about
Okay.
Just
Battle
a
of
quick
BC, Battle of
just a
BC.
quick PSA. It will be okay. 괜찮아.
Let's talk about this freaking tournament,
Battle
dude.
of BC, so Ouch is doing pretty good.
Yeah, he made top 8, dude. He beat Mia.
He did beat me.
Upset factor of 5, man. I mean, Ouch has always gotten the buff in Canada, his home country. So awesome seeing him getting big wins, not only over Mia but also Toriguri and Ryuo and Big Boss and also Apple Reviewer.
Oh, yes. Apple Review is pretty good, too. Because,
Yeah.
dude, Ouch is my favorite wolf to watch right now. He does not play like any other wolf I've ever seen.
For real.
Like, he's not laser heavy at all. He's just in your face constantly, and he always goes for stylish stuff.
Yeah.
He's like peak wolf.
I mean, I think his 3-stock versus Shuton at Battle of BC, I think 4 or 5. That's like one of the most iconic moments in Smash Ultimate history, especially like post-COVID era.
Oh, against Aegis? Oh, yeah. And I'm pretty sure Aegis is not great for wolf either.
No, I think it was. I don't know if it was against Olimar or not, but the 3-stock was so crazy, and Hungry Box was on comms, just like absolutely losing his mind, and it was awesome.
As we'd expect Hungry Box to do.
As we expect Hungry Box to do.
Oh, and about this tournament, one thing I will say is I feel bad for Light. This was clearly rigged against him.
my God. We have Syrup, Akula. Probably more Steves that we don't know about.
I mean, Light ended up losing to Raru in the impossible Luigi Fox matchup, and then ended up also losing to Monty in the equally impossible Game & Watch Fox matchup.
One day,
Yes.
Light's got it. One
That's
day.
tough. He did beat Fatality though, who got top 64. So Fatality, shout out to him for coming back. He was playing Street Fighter for a while, I believe, before coming back to this tournament. And also, I remember last episode I was talking about Syrup and how he was underseeded and how people were sleeping on him. And guess what? He ends up defeating Hurt with the Ness. Also defeats MK Leo and MK Big Boss, making it to winner semifinals, guaranteed at least 5th place.
Oh, and just to clear it up, Hurt is, again, only banned in Japan, so he can compete in American stuff.
better get that visa.
You better get
in
it.
Canada, I think, right?
Oh, yeah, it's in Canada.
just NA
He-
in
but
general.
yeah,
Yeah, same
NA.
thing.
He's only banned, yeah, same,
Listen,
whatever.
like in a couple months from now,
Yeah,
True.
that's what I...
True.
yo, Weekly Smash Rap gets political.
Gone wrong.
Who do you think's gonna win though? We got Akala, Spargo, Syrup, Gluto, and then losers we have Zomba.
You said who's
Pocket,
going to win. I thought
Ouch,
you
and
meant the
Monty.
election for a second.
Canadian election coming up soon. If you're Canadian watching this, make sure
Anyway.
you make your voice heard if you'd like.
But anyway, though, so we got low-key, I kind of feel like it's Zomba. I think it's been a while since Zomba's been in top 8.
Really, you think he's making the losers run?
I kind of think so. I don't know why, I just feel it.
I mean, his losers run so far has been crazy. After losing to Toriguri, he beat JDV, Beastly, Cola, Shiny Mark, and Raru to make it in the top 8. And beating Raru in the Luigi Rob matchup, kind of crazy.
Oh, yeah, that has to be impossible
Yeah.
for
Also
Rob.
beat Shiny Mark in the Rob Pikachu matchup.
Oh,
Like, bro, that's
Okay, but
crazy.
Rob
how do you
losing
even
matchups are
hit
fake.
Pikachu?
That's
though?
true. I agree, but
They're
like
not
still.
actual losing matchups. Rob players don't know what a losing matchup is.
True.
So
Hey, someone who works
Shout
hard
Sentinel.
can never beat someone who plays Rob.
So
Exactly.
true. I honestly feel like Syrup has a very good chance of winning, though. He's taken games off of Spargo and Akala before. I don't know if he's beaten Gluto before, but I think he is projected to beat Gluto.
He is on a hot streak lately.
Yeah. So
Dude, I'm interesting. Do you think Ludo will go...
Link.
I believe
Link,
in
yeah.
Gluto.
Do you think Gluto will go Link into Syrup Steve?
If Gluto goes Link, then I'm rooting for Gluto to win the whole thing.
If Gluto goes Link, it doesn't even... Oh, the whole thing, not just against Syrup? Because me too. I love Gluto's Link.
Mm-hmm.
I just want Gluto to win this because it's been a long time.
Yeah, Gluto's
Oh,
so
yeah.
cool, bro.
and I'm an ouch believer as well.
He could
Actually-
still make a run, to be honest.
This is tough.
This is his. I'm pretty sure this is his hometown.
Oh, he has to play Monty though. OS. Game & Watch. Oh, nice. It's cooked.
It's over.
This
Oh
is his
well. All right,
hometown,
pack
though,
it
His
so-
up.
hometown though. Yeah. So yeah, that's true.
Anyway,
There
let's
was
see
the
what else
other
we
Battle
got.
BC where he like.
Yeah, we were talking about
We were
it.
like 3 stock.
We literally were just talking about that earlier. Sorry, that was really
Kanchana.
mean. Sorry, I'm being mean to
Anyway,
Gabby.
no, we didn't mean that. But what about Spargo though? Thoughts on Spargo?
I mean, he's probably gonna win.
Yeah.
If we're being
Yeah.
real.
Yeah. I was hoping maybe, well, Spargo might just win this. Nah, he's gonna win. Anyway,
Oh, for sure.
and we did talk about Roundtable. All right, so
Yes.
with the major tournaments out of the way, we can finally talk about a brand new video idea Shineburst had. You want to
Yeah.
explain it?
So the concept goes, it's actually inspired by a good Street Fighter content creator and FGC in general, Broski.
Broski.
A while ago,
Broski.
Broski. If you look up Broski FGC on YouTube, he made a video called 2 changes I would make to every character.
Mm.
And the whole point of it was to make good changes while but he can only limit to 2 of them, obviously. So that was the hard part, because some characters they need a lot of changes
Oh, for
Mhm.
sure.
to be I guess healthier for the game. But the fact that you can only limit to 2 it makes it actually a challenge.
Wait, did you just say this was for Street Fighter or was it for
For
Smash?
Smash, but I want to do the same thing for Smash. I'm just saying where the
Yes.
idea came from.
I see.
Yeah.
Shout out to Broski.
But for Smash, I want to do 4 changes in total: 2 buffs and 2 nerfs for every character.
Yeah.
And the hard part is, a lot of characters need help. A lot of characters need more than 2 nerfs. So, but the challenge is, then buffs and nerfs have to be actually significant. It can't just be like Forder does 1% more damage or something
Yeah.
like that. It has to be like a real change. Not only that, but the character still has to play relatively the same fundamentally.
Yeah.
Like, I can't give Fox his
Like
Smash
melee
4
shot.
up tilt back, let's say, because that was just change how he plays at the ledge.
Entirely. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, if we were to buff and nerf Steve, do we still have to like? Because I was thinking, if we were to nerf Steve, the number one thing was to make it so that you can't do midair blocks.
Oh, I agree.
Because that's
100%
not
agree.
even like a canonical thing in Minecraft, making midair blocks. But that's also such a crucial part
Yeah.
of Steve's combo game. I don't know if we can take that away.
I was thinking, just make it so that he can mine when he's on a block, so that he can't mine while he's planking. Like,
Yeah, I
he can still
agree.
plank, it's just that he can't mine while doing so.
Yeah,
He should not be getting rewarded for
for planking. Yeah,
Because half the characters can't even do anything about that.
Yeah, because without that, Steve doesn't really get anything off planking besides maybe getting like a cheese trap or
He's
something.
still good. Like, he'll still play the same without it. He's still good without it.
I would also make minecart blockable, like the solo minecart, so that you don't get like trapped in it if you
Oh,
hold
I
shield.
agree. That's a good
Like,
one
just
too.
remove the command grab part.
Yeah, the fact that that's a thing is so ridiculous. But Steve would still use minecart the same way.
Like, as a good burst option.
Yeah.
Recovery.
Yeah,
Or as
it's just
a-
like
just
one
a
more
projectile,
privilege
basically.
he doesn't need.
Yeah, and in terms of buffs, God, do we have to buff Steve, bro?
Yes.
Well, I was talking about this. We were talking about this last night or the other night. We were thinking maybe make his jump height higher so he can't combo as easily.
Oh, but it would.
But it would still count as a buff.
That's more of a nerf, though.
Yeah.
Well, we were thinking it would be like
I'll
a
say- no,
buff
we
that's
said
like
make
technically a nerf.
TNT, just slightly stronger.
We did say that too.
Yeah, I think that's fair, and I think you could like. I'm trying to think of Steve's normals. They're all so broken.
Oh, for nerf, I said make up tilt actually minus.
Yeah,
It
for
should
sure.
not be. This is the reason why Steve mains don't know how to play neutral. So
Yeah.
But this is and then because of that, it's the reason why ultimate players don't even know what neutral is anymore.
If you thought Yeast Nair spot dodge up tilt was bad, Steve doesn't even have to spot dodge.
Dude, Diamond up tilt is -1 on shield. What are we doing? Bro, iron up tilt is -2 on shield.
You've got to be kidding me.
These people ask me why I stopped playing this game. By the way,
Dude, down tilt is +5 on shield. I actually did not know about Steve's frame data until now. This is so crazy.
Dude, oh my god.
Bro, he's
That
down
is-
tilt's plus on shield.
I have no words. I didn't even know
That's
this.
like some Street Fighter behavior, bro. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's not even punishable in Street Fighter. I mean, unless if your opponent mashes.
Dude, playing against Steve like in neutral is like being in Burnout in Street Fighter,
Except a lot worse.
except a lot
It's
worse.
so much worse. So
This is insane. Okay,
It's
so
like it's like talking to your crush who's clearly not interested in you, but you believe that they still like you.
always the elite now.
yeah, you think like, you know what? I can punish Steve up tilt out of shield.
It
Nah.
literally, it's exactly.
You
it.
were Delulu.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's Steve then. So what are we saying for? What are we all agreeing on? I'm saying for my nerfs, I'm putting make up tilt minus and get rid of mining on blocks.
So literally what I said.
What you said, yeah, I agree with you.
And then I was gonna say like the side B, don't make it like command grab.
What's your second change? For the second nerf?
Well, the mining on blocks thing,
Yeah.
the anti-planking nerf,
Like you can still playing it, it's just don't get rewarded off of it.
and then the buff. I would say you could probably make his grab like a little bit faster
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good.
because it
change,
is
actually.
really slow. It's like frame 13 or something like that.
That's
You can
a
make
good
it
change.
frame 11. You know,
yeah, that would be reasonable.
Like even just one frame would actually help a lot.
and I think. Do you think you could buff his throws maybe, or his throws already fine?
I think his throws are fine. It's just I would just make TNT stronger because that's
Yeah, then
just
make TNT stronger.
less toxic options.
Yeah, you can make it a cool like combo finisher maybe.
Oh, for sure. And with that, we got about 25 seconds left. Do you think we can lightning round one more? No, there's no way we're doing that. I'm just kidding.
Make-
Nerf Palu forward throw and then buffer back air.
Okay.
Make Kazuya Electric Wind like Tekken where it's one frame.
Okay. Make Kazuya's moves fully invincible.
Make Sephiroth top tier.
Yeah,
True.
get rid of Sephiroth blind spots. And with that, that's going to be our show for today. Thank you guys so much for listening, and we will see you next week. Open your mind.